Of class 11th, let us learn today the function calling by call by value. Yesterday in my previous video I discussed how to call the function by call by value. Let us today discuss call by reference. There are two ways by which we can call a function. Either we can pass the values or we can pass the reference or address. So today we will discuss how to pass the address to a function and how the function will receive that address and will able to manipulate the actual memory variables. While as in our call by value, we are not able to change the values of actual variables, the values of calling variables. So here we can change the values of actual variable by using a call by reference, by using reference means address. So for this we have already a concept of pointers. So we can call a function, we can pass the instead of passing the values, we can pass the address of the real values, of the actual values, and in our function we will receive this address by in pointers, and then through pointers we can manipulate the values of the actual variables. So we have here the actual variables a and b. Let us store here 10 in a and 20 initially. We will store 10 in a and 20 in b. So our program will start by the writing this line hash include iostream.h and then man. Then we will declare two variables, that is integer a and b. They are here, a and b. So cout, enter a value for a and b. A message will be displayed on the screen to enter the values for a and b. Whenever we will input, the user will input two values. So cin greater than a greater than b means that two values will be accepted at the same time respectively. The first value will be stored in a and the second value will be stored in b. So suppose the user will input two values, 10 and 20. 10 will be stored here, 10 will be stored in a and 20 will be stored in b. So I am using the cascading operators over here at the same time. So then I will call the function swap. Here I have first declared this function swap. So here I will call this function swap a and b. Swap address में pass करूँगा, address of a and address of b. I will pass two instead of passing the real values of the variables or the real variables, I will pass the address of the two variables. So address of a, let the address of a of this variable be 1001. The address of this variable will be 1005. This 1001 and 1005 will be passed as parameter or as arguments of the function. The control will come search where the function swap has been defined. After this returning, then it will execute this very line. First it will jump from this line to this line because the swap function have been described over here. So swap integer star x, integer star y means integer pointer x and integer pointer y. I am declaring two pointers here. These two pointers, my pointer x and my pointer y. This is my pointer x and these are non-arbor variables. These are the pointers. These can store only the addresses. So still I have passed the addresses 1005 and 1001. So this 1001 will be stored in the first pointer x, the address of a, and 1005 the address of b will be stored in this pointer y. So then integer t, a normal variable I am declaring here. This is integer t. So t is equal to the value at the address x. This is called the value at the reference, the value at the address. Since x में क्या है, it is 1001. What is value at that address? What is value at 1001? That is 10. Initially that is 10. So 10 will be stored in t over here. Then value at x, what is the value at that the address which is stored in x? That is actually 10. तो वैल्यू अब इसमें अब नया वैल्यू आ जाएगा, दैट इज द वैल्यू एट द एड्रेस वाई. द वैल्यू एट द एड्रेस वाई, वाई में क्या है 1005. व्हाट इज, लेट अस हियर, दिस इज आवर ए एंड दिस इज आवर बी. You are confused over here. This is 1001, this is 1005. So this is 10, this is 20. इनिशियली क्या हो जाएगा, t एक नॉर्मल बन जाएगा, नॉर्मल वेरिएबल. उसमें क्या आ जाएगा, the value which is stored at the address x. Address x में क्या है 10005. What is stored at 1001? That is 10. The 10 will be stored in t over here. Then the value at x is equal to the value at y. Value at y क्या है? That is 1005. What is value at that very address? That is 20 over here. This 20 will be stored at the address x का जो एड्रेस है x में क्या है 1005. तो 1001 इस a का एड्रेस है. हियर यहाँ पर अब क्या आ जाएगा? इसका वैल्यू आ जाएगा, यानी कि यहाँ पर अब 10 के बजाय 20 आ जाएगा. तो अब यहाँ भी 20 है, यहाँ भी 20 है. बट टैप में क्या है? टैप में 10 है. टैप में इसलिए यूज़ कर रहा हूँ ताकि मुझे उसका हेल्प मिल जाए. तो वैल्यू एट y, यानी y एड्रेस पर, y पर क्या है? y पर एड्रेस है 1005. व्हाट इज़ वैल्यू एट दैट वेरी एड्रेस? दैट इज़ 20, है ना. अभी तो 20 है इसके पास. अब 20 के बजाय इसमें t का वैल्यू स्टोर हो जाएगा. व्हाट इज इनसाइड t? दैट इज 10. जो 10 विल बी स्टोर हियर. थ्रू दिस आई हैव सेपरेटेड द वैल्यूज. नाउ 20 इज stored at A and 10 is stored at B. So through this call by reference, I have swapped the two values. Initially there was 10 in A and 20 in B. Now there is 20 in A and 10 in B. So I have swapped this. Now the control will come here. See out यहाँ पर. See out the values of A and B. Now what will be the values of A and B now? What will be reflected on the screen? A, B, यानी 20 and 10, not 10, 20. Initially it was 10 and 20, now it will be 20 and 10. So through this way, I was able to swap the two values by passing the reference, passing the address of the variables. So by using pointers, I swapped the two values. So I actually manipulated the actual variables over here. So through call by reference, we are able to manipulate the actual variables, while as in call by value we are not able to manipulate the actual variables. Thank you.